Hey guys, warm welcome to this course. In this video, we're gonna talk about installing requirements. And after that, if we had time, we go further and talk about some first technique of prompt engineering. And as you can see here, we're gonna talk about the 20 different prompt engineering techniques, and you will learn how to combine them and make your own prompt engineering combination. And for the first, I just need to review that what we did before. And so far, we specified the local Python version. I used the 3.11, and you can actually change and specify which version would you like to use, but I suggest you to going through with my version. You need to install the Python. Actually, I don't make another video about installing Python. It's easy to install. You can download it internet. After that, the steps that we need to install the requirements is that I said before also in another previous video, is to specifying the local version of Python in our working directory, and then specify and making a local environment for our project. After that, we need to, in this line, activate the local environment. After that, we do it, this is optional actually, we make an upgrade in our pipe installer. It's a library installer of Python. I need to actually recap that I use Windows, and it can maybe a little bit change if you change your OS, but after all the install roadmap gonna be like this. And after upgrading the pipe, I install all the requirements, and after that I show you just you can also install another libraries that you would like. I use LangChain for implementing agents. That's why you can use it, and or maybe you can change to other libraries that you would like. And I also uh, uh, wrote that you must be sure that Olama is running, and I also download the Llama 3.2, the 3 billion parameters. And for requirements, I go through, run the code, and if you do it for the first time, you're gonna get this windows. You must do actually specify the Python version that you would like to run. After that, is everything ready, or LLM is ready. The temperature is responsible for creativity. If you goes to 0, it means that the output is deterministic, and if the value goes up, it means that the creativity play a role. And I keep it to the 0.7. I think it's enough. It's a combination of both, and zero shot prompting is the first technique that we gonna talk about. And it's the simplest of prompt engineering, as you can see here. This is just interaction with LLM, and just use the knowledge of pre-trained by your LLM. And it means that you don't need add any knowledge to your LLM if you want to just work with like that. And for example, here I made a chat prompt template, and this is the template, and I get also the text. I'm gonna pass the text to our my prompt here by this, and passing the text the inside prompt by this text. and I want to check here, for example, classify the sentiment of the text, that is positive, negative, or neutral. I think that it must be neutral, but let me check. As you can see, uh, it's it's simple to use and is not more than to asking something from LLM, and LLM pass us what knows before from the its own before knowledge. mm, yeah, we get the information. If I change the LLM model, I maybe get another result, or maybe I can change the temperature, run again this section, and go further. It's positive, the use of the word. Okay. Few shot prompting. Few shot prompting provides a few input output example to guide the model on the desired pattern and format. Easy to remember and easy to save in mind. When you need that, when you have some example and you want to say to your LLM that go through but take care of my examples. These are examples, input, for example, this. Yeah, as I said, this is the a type of few shot prompting. It makes very clear or accuracy upper than just zero shot prompting, because we have some examples for our LLM, and it can help to our LLM to decide better. And as you can see here, we use a Fuchsia chat prompt template. It has actually examples and the example prompt, and the example is our example, and the example prompt is our prompt that actually have input and output. And it says that these are input. AI say the output is like this, and this is the combination. This is the combination of both this and this. And if you want to add another example or implement another example for your problem, you can easily rewrite this and just change the, for example, here I say I don't like the material, and it would be negative. Yeah, you can also add this, rewrite this, or add another example, or and so on. Then you can get the output with more accuracy. And I run it, I send it to the classifier. The system says you are a sentiment classifier. Few shot prompt goes through, and a human says the input, and I sent the input. The food was mediocre at best. It says that is negative. I think that is natural, but yeah, you can make more example and get the better accuracy. Actually, after that you can compare the output with your true results or true examples and find out the how accuracy is up or down. And if you can see here, we also have, I must to mention that we also have some different types of prompt, and each type of prompt has a role. And here you can see the role of for example, input is this, and it say to or LLM that we got this output by an AI for this result, for example, this input for this result. And in here in the final prompt, you can see that we send the few shot prompt with, but we have also another role that says to our system that we are a sentiment classifier, and we send the few shot prompt and get the result. We also have another example. We also can have another example. I want to help you to better understand what I mean. And here I ask it for maybe an animal, a classifier. I say the dog is cute, or maybe dog output pet, maybe, or cat also can be pet, and input for tiger output is wild animal, and input for example, giraffe output wild animal. And we say these are our example, and we say that the role is now animal classifier. We say that you are you are you are an animal classifier that help to find out which animal is a pet or a wild animal. I sent the example, and I ask, I have a snake. Let me know, is that a pet or and run this input and run the few shot example and get the result. I think that we have also snakes that are pet. Snakes are considered wild animal, but some, yeah, some specific can be kept as pets, which proper. Yes, as you can see. And we can also say, just you can also say you are an animal, and the output, maybe we could just say that the output must be output should be either pet or wild animal. It can make the limitation to our LLM, and I think we can get better answer, not long, and it can be either, but Many people keep them as a pet, so I will say pet. Output should be either I add also important. You can limit your output also with output parser, but I just show you how you can implement your few shots prompting technique. I also add the markdown here, and I say that is example of few shot animal classifier. And keep in your mind that the few shots prompt engineering is not just about the classifiers. Is We can also make an example to getting the HTML output. We can make an example. For example, we say if we want if for example, we can say that we have some example uh, about something, and give me about that something. This is just about the steps that we take. We just implement some example for our LLM and ask it for give us give us a new answer regard to my example, and is not limited to just this actually technique, and the classifier is not just for a few shot example, also in the both side. And the next step can be the chain of thought, and I hope that you find this video well, and we go through in the next video with chain of thought. And I think that is better that I cut this video, because it can be longer, and we have also another types of techniques for prompting, and I don't want to make you bored. And then next you in the next video, and have fun with prompt engineering so far.